Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim Plus. Today we're featuring Imperial Estate. Let's check out the map. Here we are at Imperial Estate, here's Whiterun, and here we are again at Imperial Estate. To get to the home, you'll need to take the road from Whiterun towards the Western Watchtower, which is where you fight your first dragon of the game. Now that we've found the home, we need to find the key. Look for the lavender in this corner, and then underneath it is a strongbox. The strongbox contains the key for the home. Once you have the key, you can open the gate to your new home. And as you can see, it's Imperial themed and has no load doors or loading screens. That's always a major plus. These guards patrol the home, and they're recruitable.
Divine smile on you, friend. All right then.
As we continue the tour, we enter our first area of the property, the courtyard. This looks like it would be a great space to hang out on a sunny day. Check out these awesome Debellan statues pouring water into your huge pool. Here's a juniper berry tree for anyone wanting to make some fortified marksmanship potions. And each corner of the courtyard has a different statue. There was Ysgramor, and in this corner you have a warrior statue. And in that far corner over there, you have Mara. You probably recognize her if you play the Live Another Life mod. And then in the final corner, you have Azura. So pretty cool decoration for the courtyard. As we turn around, we'll go and check out one of our potential followers inside of the pool.
It's a fine day with you around.
She's also marriageable, just in case you were wondering, as are all followers in this mod. And check out this awesome poolside dining table. Very cool. Now that we've seen what the courtyard has to offer, let's explore our next area. This next section of the home is for smithing and the guards' quarters. This table has a huge map of Skyrim for you to plot out your next quest. And this lady behind the counter is a vendor and a potential follower, which means you could take her to caves and sell stuff to her when you're nearly over-encumbered. That would be pretty handy. Her shop also has some cool decorations. There's that statue from Whiterun Hold Retreat and Peaceful Garden. And as we turn around, we find our smithing equipment. Check out this table of future projects. She's going to be busy. You have a forge, an anvil, a tanning rack. There's a second anvil just in case that they are idling on one that you want to use. There's a workbench, a smelter, plenty of chests for storage of your materials. There's a wood chopping block and a grindstone. So you've got a full smithing suite. And again, this is a no load door home, so you can look out these windows and see what's going on in the actual world space. If you want to see more homes that have no loading screens, I am going to link my playlist for no load door homes in the description. Feel free to watch. Now we're entering the guards' quarters. The guards interact with that mead barrel from time to time. As you can see, one's using the dining room table. You have a cooking pot over here, so if you need to cook something, you've got the ability to. And these food items are dynamic, so if you want to take something, you can. But you can also knock it off of the shelf, so be careful. Okay, we're going to round this table, and then we're going to go into this next space, which is where they sleep. Although there are only 6 beds in here, and there are more than 6 NPCs, they work at different shifts, and they sleep at different times, so there's never a shortage of beds. Now that we've explored this section of the home, let's go to our next section. I'd like to call this next section the back courtyard, because it's still like the courtyard, it's just in the back. And check out this awesome statue. I'd assume that's supposed to be a graybeard, but it reminds me of a combination of Merlin and a dwarf from Snow White. I also like watching this water trickle over these beautiful tiles. This section is probably my favorite design space of the home. Next, you have an area for you and your guards to train on the training dummies, and they've left you a bow and arrow on this table. And if you want to practice, it looks like they've placed 3 targets far away in the field. You can see them in the middle of the screen. Okay, let's keep moving on. On the other side of the graybeard statue, you have dining tables set up for 5. The chairs are positioned to give you some great views. In the distance you can see Whiterun and Dragon's Reach, and check out your view of the tundra and the mountains. I wouldn't mind enjoying this view during my meals. Okay, we've seen the back courtyard. Let's go and see what's next. This space is intended for your followers, the ones not associated with this mod, like a Lucian or an Inigo, someone like that. You have 6 beds for your followers and plenty of storage containers for their things. If you're wondering, the fairy isn't part of this home. This is a mod called Fairies. It adds 150 fairies all over Tamriel, and it just makes the world feel more mystical and magical. I'll link this in the description too, as well as the ENB add-on I'm using with it. Now that we've explored the follower space, let's see what's next. The last space in this home is your private bed quarters. When you enter, you can't help but to notice the really high ceilings, the grand chandelier that's over your canopy bed, and then you have a bedroll for a potential follower to stay with you. In the corner, you have an alchemy lab. There are some chests to store potions and ingredients. They've given you enough furniture items and containers to organize your things however you want, and I love their use of rugs to make the room feel more homey. The last corner of the room offers your arcane enchanter and a chest for enchanting storage. Now that we've seen all of the features this home has to offer, we'll take one more spin around to appreciate this space. And now it's time for final thoughts. Imperial Estate is a no-load door home convenient to Whiterun. It features all expected crafting, a cooking pot, wood chopping block, vendors, potential marriageable followers, and even followers that are vendors that can travel with you and buy your stuff, space for 7 followers of your own, and beautiful views of the tundra and Whiterun. If you're looking for a convenient home with a lot more amenities and loading screens, this could be a good choice for you. I hope you enjoyed this one. This concludes our tour of Imperial Estate. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and leave a comment with your thoughts. To see more of my past tours, click the playlist on the top left. To see my future content, click the channel icon on the bottom left to subscribe. And to never miss an episode, click the bell icon to receive notifications of when I post. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode.